Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Welcome to First PUC Accountancy online classes. In a previous chapter, we studied accounts from incomplete records, introduction, meaning, features, limitations, and we also studied the format of statement of affairs, statement of profit or loss, then format of total debtors account, total creditors account, total bills receivable account, total bills payable account. Today, we should solve the problems related to total debtors account. Very important for 6 marks. Yes, now let us solve the problems for 6 marks. Very important for 6 marks. Now we have to solve the problem related to total debtors account. So first I will read the question. Before solving the total debtors account, please go through the format of total debtors account. First question, I will read. From the following information, find out closing debtors. So let's see the information given in the problem. Debtors on 1st April 2016 is rupees 20,000. Then cash received from debtors 70,000. Discount allowed 5,000. Bad debts 2,000. Returns from customers 3,000. Credit sales 1 lakh. This is the question given. Okay. So now let's see which account we should prepare. You first identify which account you have to prepare. First see here, the question itself says find out closing debtors. Okay. Then here given all these information from here to here, it is related to debtors. So it is nothing but we have to prepare the total debtors account. Let's solve the problem. So solution, first you have to write total debtors account heading. Then ledger account format, you know that is date, particulars, journal folio JF, amount, date, particulars, JF, journal folio, then amount column. Then here debit, credit, compulsorily you have to write this. Okay, let's solve the problem. Here first one, debtors on 1st April 2016 20,000. It is nothing but opening balance of the debtors. So here write the date is given here 1/4/2016. That is to balance brought down. How much? That is 20,000 rupees. So in bracket you have to write opening debtors. And in this problem, opening date and closing date is available. Remaining date is not important and it is not given in the problem also. Okay, first entry is finished. Then next one, cash received from debtors 70,000. It should be recorded in credit side. The date is not given, no problem. So write by cash, how much rupees? 70,000. So inside the bracket, cash received from debtors. Yes. Then next one, discount allowed. Discount allowed rupees 5,000. Okay, this one also we have to record credit side, that is by discount allowed. How much rupees? Discount allowed is 5,000 rupees. Okay. Then bad debts 2000. This one also we should record credit side, that is by bad debts. How much amount? 2000 rupees. Okay. Then return from customers 3000. Return from customers 3000 is nothing but sales return, that is by sales return. The amount is 3000. Bracket write return from customers. Okay. Next one, credit sales 1 lakh rupees. The credit sales, it should be recorded debit side to credit sales. Amount is 1 lakh rupees. Okay. All the entries are finished. Given problem, whatever the entries, whatever the aspects they given, we wrote here. Then you should make a total of both the sides. Just compare which side is more, this amount column or this amount column. Just calculate. I think here we can get the more amount, that is 20,000 plus 1 lakh rupees, that is 1 lakh 20,000. Okay. Then here also write the same 1 lakh 20,000. Okay. Then from 1 lakh 20,000 you have to deduct all these. So from 1 lakh 20,000 minus 70,000 minus 5,000 minus 2,000 minus 3,000, you can get the amount 40,000 rupees. This is the balancing figure. So they told find out closing debtors, isn't it? It is nothing but closing debtors. So closing debtors we will write by balance closing debtors. It is debtors account, that's why closing balance should be always by balance carry down. Okay. It is a balancing figure, B bar F balancing figure. Then write it here, closing in bracket, closing debtors. Okay. Here we can give the date. The starting date will be 1st April 2016. So that the ending date will be 31st March 2017. This is the problem. Relates to total debtors account. 6 marks problem. Here opening balance is to balance brought down. That's why closing balance is always by balance carried down. Understood? Yes. Okay, next. Second problem. From the following information, find out opening debtors. Here they ask you to find out opening debtors. Okay. Then let's see the information given in the problem one by one. Cash received from debtors rupees 50,000. Then total sales 1,50,000. Cash sales 30,000. Discount allowed 8,000. Provision for doubtful debts 2,500. Then next one, debtors as on 31st March 2017, closing date, that is 80,000. This is debtors as on 31st March 2017 is nothing but it is a closing debtors or closing balance of the debtors. So here what they asked, find out opening debtors. In this problem we have to find out the opening debtors. Okay. Then which account we have to prepare? How you came to know? Simple. First thing, see here, find out opening debtors they asked. Then given all this information is from here to here, it is relates to debtors. So we should prepare total debtors account. Solution, write it the heading total debtors account, then draw the ledger, you know the format, then here debit, credit, debtor, credit, it must write. Then column date, particulars, JF, journal folio, amount, date, particulars, journal folio, amount. Okay, let's start the problem. See, they asked to find out opening debtors. Opening debtors is always we have to write in the beginning, but we are not having the amount, we have to find out, but still we have to leave a space for opening debtors. This is in total debtors account, opening debtors we have to write this place. So debit side first entry should be opening debtors, we have to leave the space here. Okay, then here given next one, cash received from debtors rupees 50,000, it should be recorded in credit side. Let's write, that is by cash, how much? 50,000 rupees. Inside the bracket, cash received from debtors. Okay, finish. Then here see this one, total sales is given 1,50,000. Then cash sales is given 30,000. But remember, and just go through one's format of the total debtors account. In total debtors account, we are not write total sales account, we are not write cash sales. Here only we should make the entry of credit sales. That's why we have to find out the credit sales by giving this information. So below this table you have to just write note. Okay, note 1. That is, we have to find out the credit sales. Credit sales is equal to total sales minus cash sales. So here total sales is given 1,50,000, write it here, 1,50,000 minus cash sales is given 30,000, write 30,000, and 1,50,000 minus 30,000, 1,50,000 minus 30,000 is equal to 1,20,000. This will be the credit sales. This credit sales we should record here. But so credit sales we should record debit side, but the first entry we should leave space for the opening debtors. Later we have to find out. So write here to credit sales. How we calculated? That is in bracket, right? 1,50,000 minus 30,000. Okay, that is nothing but 1,20,000. Understood, right? Yes. Then next, discount allowed 8,000. Discount allowed, it should be recorded in credit side. That's why by discount allowed. Amount is 8,000. Then provision for doubtful debts. Just go through the format. Provision for doubtful debts, it should not be considered in total debtors account. Understood? So write a note for that. Second note, write it here. You must write the note. Provision for doubtful debts should not be considered. Should not be considered. You must write the note. It also carries the marks. Okay. Then next one, debtors as on 31st March 2017, that is 80,000 rupees. It is nothing but closing debtors. Closing debtors, in debtors account we should write as by balance carry down. How much amount given? 80,000 is given. The date is also given, that is 31st March 2017. Okay, the given information we recorded in the account. So let us make the total. Just compare both the sides of the amount column. Which amount is more? I hope the credit side is more. 50,000 plus 8,000 plus 80,000. It will be 1,38,000. The same amount write in the debit side amount column, 1,38,000. From 1,38,000 you should deduct 1,20,000. 1,38,000 minus 1,20,000, you can get 18,000. This is nothing but opening debtors. Write it here, opening debtors. In debtors account we should always write to balance brought down. This is nothing but balancing figure. To balance brought down. This is the balancing figure we find out, isn't it? So in bracket just write it, opening debtors. Here closing date is 31st March 2017. So that opening date will be 1st April 2016. Yes, this is the problem. Third problem, prepare total debtors account and find out the missing figure. Question itself they told to find out total debtors account. We have to find out the missing figure. See, debtors as on 1st January 2015, 35,000. Then debtors as on 31st December 2015, 42,000. Return inwards 2,000. Bad debts recovered 1,000. Cash received from debtors 50,000. Bills receivable received from debtors 20,000. Discount to customers 3,000. Here given information relates to debtors, and in the question they told to find out total debtors account, and we have to find out missing figure. Which aspect is missed out, that one we should find out. That is why you should know the format of total debtors account. Okay, let us solve the problem. Debtors as on 1st January 2015, this is opening balance of debtors, that is we should write in debit side 1st January 2015 to balance brought down amount 35,000 in bracket opening debtors. Okay. Next one, debtors as on 31st December 2015. This is the closing debtors. We should write at the end. Okay. Next one, return inwards. Return inwards is nothing but sales return. Sales return we should record in credit side by sales return. Amount is 2,000. Sales return, that is 2,000. Then bad debts recovered 1,000. Bad debts we should record, but bad debts recovered we don't write. Understood, right? So write a note. Bad debts recovered should not be considered. In the question, if they give bad debts, we should record, but if here they give bad debts recovered, bad debts we don't write in the total debtors account. That is why you have to write the note. Then cash received from debtors 50,000. So here write in credit side by cash amount is 50,000 inside the bracket cash received from debtors. Okay. Next one, bills receivable received from debtors, 20,000. This one also we should record credit side by bills receivable. Amount is 20,000. Bracket bills receivable received from debtors. Okay. Next one, discount to customers 3,000. Discount to customers is nothing but discount allowed to customers. We should record this one in the credit side. So, by discount allowed, amount is here 3,000, write it here 3,000. Okay. Then debtors as on 31st December 2015, it should be a closing balance. So, we have to write at the end. Here date is also given, that is 31st 12/2015. The closing balance in total debtors account we should record always by balance carry down. Amount is 42,000 given, isn't it? 42,000. Bracket write closing debtors. Closing debtors. Now just compare both the amount column, which amount is more. I think credit side is more. Make a total 2,000 plus 50,000 plus 20,000 plus 3,000 plus 42,000. The total will be 1,17,000. Here also write the same. From 1,17,000 minus 35,000, you can get 82,000. So here, what is this 82,000? They asked to find out the missing figure. In this total debtors account, we missed here in this side, debit side, that is nothing but credit sales, 2 credit sales. That's why I told to study the format of total debtors account, credit sales, that is balancing figure, B bar F, we have to write balancing figure. Next, fourth one, I will read the question. From the following information, find out cash received from debtors. We have to find out cash received from debtors. See the given information. Debtors as on 1st April 2015, rupees 17,000. Debtors as on 31st March 2016, 25,500. Then credit sales during the year 95,000. Then bills accepted by customers 15,000. Sales returns 2,000. Bills receivable dishonored 3,000. So, which account we have to prepare? That is total debtors account. How you came to know? Because here they give find out cash received from debtors, and given all this information relates to debtors. So, we have to prepare total debtors account. Okay, write the heading. So, side solution, write total debtors account. Draw the ledger. Here debit, debtor, creditor. Okay, right, it must be right. Then date column, particulars, journal folio JF, amount, date, particulars, JF, journal folio, amount. Yes, let's solve the problem. Debtors as on 1st April 2015, 17,000. So, this is the opening balance of the debtors. In total debtors account, opening balance of debtors is always right in the debit side, that is to balance brought down. Amount is 17,000. The date is here given 1st April 2015. In bracket, opening debtors. Okay. This is debtors as on 31st March 2016. This is the closing balance we have to record at the end, not now. Next one. Credit sales during the year. Credit sales during the year 95,000. It should be recorded debit side, right? To credit sales 95,000. Next one. Bills accepted by customers 15,000. This one we should record credit side. By bills receivable, this one amount is 15,000. Okay. So in bracket write bills accepted by customers. Okay. Next one, sales returns 2,000. Sales returns we should record credit side by sales returns. Amount is given 2,000. Okay. Then bills receivable dishonored 3,000. This one we should record debit side to bills receivable, amount is 3,000. Okay. Then we have to find out cash received from debtors. Cash received from debtors is always we should record in credit side. So we came to know the balance is credit side balance we can get. So the closing entry we should write debtors as on 31st March 2016 25,500. This should be recorded, the closing debtor should be recorded always in credit side. Leave some space here. Here just write by balance carry down, it is closing debtors amount is 25,500. Okay. The date is given here 31st March 2016. Bracket write closing debtors. Okay. Then make a total of both the side debit and credit. I hope debit side balance, debit side amount is more. 17,000 plus 95,000 plus 3,000, it will be 1,15,000. Write the same here, 1,15,000. Yes. From 1,15,000, you have to deduct these three figures. Okay, this one and this one. 1,15,000 minus 15,000 minus 2,000 minus 25,500. You can get the balance 72,500. This is nothing but cash received from debtors. So write here by cash, in bracket cash received from debtors. Cash received from debtors. Okay, this is the fourth problem and solution. And one thing, in total debtors account we can get only the opening date and closing date. Other dates are not important and it's not given in the problem also. So before go through the problem, just you should study the format of total debtors account. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.